The word max sounds to me like the short form of that word maximum. Whether or not that is, I guess we'll find out in the next conversation with Max International, an industry leader with patented products that focus on the production and support of, what's that?
Glutathione.
Okay, glutathione.
Is that it?
I just wanted to be sure that.
Okay.
Pretty
well,
close.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that. Well, that's the voice of Joseph F. Voyticky of Max International LLC. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And we also have an organizational strategist, Professor Abraham Oshinubi. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's begin with you, Mr. Voyticky. What does this, what's the word again?
Glutathione. Glutathione.
Glutathione.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what does it mean?
Well, it is a molecule that is produced in every one of our cells, and it is the center of your cellular defense. And so it is very, very important for you to keep your glutathione levels high, right? So like what glutathione does is it'll help protect your cells. It'll help make your cells healthy. But the problem with glutathione is that as we get older, our glutathione levels decline. And so you don't feel the same at 20 years old as you do at 30. And then when you get to 40, you know, something is happening. And one of the things that's happening in the aging process is your glutathione levels are going down.
Okay, so is that the one produced by the liver? Where is it produced in my body so I can eat more of that?
Well, you can't really eat it. Your body, your cells are actually making it.
Yes, that's the point I'm making. I want to eat more.
So where in the body is it made? Everywhere?
It's in your cells. All of your cells are making it to defend themselves, right? So you need to continuously be producing glutathione to be healthy.
All 37 trillion of my cells.
That's right.
Oh, Christ.
That's right. Right. So this is why this is so important, right? Is because it's happening in your body everywhere. And so when you look at Max's products, we help your body to make glutathione.
All 37 trillion cells of my body.
That's right.
Prof. So do you have all 37 trillion cells of your body producing glutathione?
That's it. You got it.
Absolutely.
Why is this important now?
Yes, it is so important. As a matter of fact, we now regard glutathione as the most critical molecule needed, necessary for perfect health. As a matter of fact, it is essential to life. It means that we cannot do without it. All the 3 billions of cells in our body, every single cell requires glutathione to survive. As a matter of fact, they also require this molecule to progress, to produce themselves, to replicate, to function perfectly. There are 3 major functions of glutathione in the human body. One, like I said, is like to protect the cell through moderating the immune system. Number 2 is to remove the free radicals from the body. And number 3 is to act as a molecule that will help us extract toxins, waste products. However, because of 3 major things, urbanization of the world, industrial revolution that is continuous in nature, and technological advancement, and a lot of other activities of humans that we have engaged in, our lifestyles have changed tremendously. So by the time people are 50, 60, they would have lost over half of the glutathione level. Unfortunately, something dangerous also goes up as the glutathione level declines. And what are those things? The oxidative stress, accompanied by a lot of chronic disease. In my 35 years of experience as a medical doctor, I don't know of any chronic disease that is not associated with decline levels of glutathione as of today.
Okay, so this glutathione now, does it aid longevity? Does it aid wellness? You know, where would you put it?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, if you, right as we speak, if you go inside a hospital, you can divide the patients into 2 groups. One group having serious chronic ailments, another group maybe having mild conditions. One thing that will be common to virtually all patients with chronic ailment is decline level of glutathione. That has been, the study have been confirmed. So it is needed for not only for wellness, it is also necessary for longevity. As a matter of fact, one of the things that retard aging process is the amount of glutathione you have inside your cells. So it protects the cells.
Well, Mr. Voyticky, what solutions then does Max seek to provide with its products?
Well, our products help your body to produce glutathione. Our scientist, Dr. Herbert Nagasawa, it took 25 years of research to develop Max's products. They're patented, and they have been researched extensively all around the world, including here in Nigeria. A number of very excellent scientific studies have been done on our patented molecule, ribosine. And what ribosine does is it helps to deliver a very important molecule into your cells, that being cysteine. Bioavailable cysteine is the key to glutathione production. And what our products do is it helps to deliver cysteine in a usable form so that your body, your cells, can make the glutathione.
But there are those who will also say, look, since we're talking about what the body produces, it's only natural that the body, gets natural, resources. So I would want to ask you, are the ingredients in your product, are they from natural sources, or are they synthetic criminals?
100% natural. We want to make our products at the absolute highest level possible, because the key to any supplement that you take or any food product that you take is that it's bioavailable. And what does that mean? It means that your body can actually absorb it, and that it gets to the site of action, and your body then uses it for its intended purpose. To do that, you have to make high-quality products. To do that, you have to source the absolute best ingredients. And that's exactly what we do. We manufacture at a pharmaceutical grade. We use the absolute best ingredients. There are a number of our ingredients that are patented, because we want to sell products that deliver on what they say. We want to deliver the highest value products, meaning that if I'm telling you, look, you take our products and it is going to deliver and going to be absorbed by your cells and going to increase your glutathione levels, well, it should absolutely do that. Okay. And that's exactly what we do.
Okay. Now Prof, tell us about your flagship, should I say, supplement? Yeah. I think everyone has heard about Cellular. Yeah. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, exactly. You are right.
It's
yes.
longevity.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Good. You see, as today, Cellular is the most technologically advanced and the most potent intracellular glutathione enhancer in the world as of today. It consists of ribosine that he mentioned. However, we have added 12 other ingredients to act synergistically. What happens is that the basis of this is that what actually is the basis of a lot of diseases known to mankind. Number one is inflammation. Number two is free radical damage. Okay, so all the ingredients, 12 of them, in addition to the ribosine, they are to enhance glutathione production, and they are also to prevent inflammation. For example, we have aloe inside it, we have resveratrol, we have grapeseed extract. All these ingredients have been known on their own to actually prevent free radical damage and prevent development of inflammation, which is actually the basis of a lot of chronic ailment. As we speak today, over 17 million people will die annually from heart disease alone. About 10 million will die of cancer, and about 1.5 million will die of diabetes. About 5 million will die of chronic lung problems and infections. All what we are saying here is that we can actually prevent a lot of these ailments by attempting to raise our glutathione level, and that is what Cellular provides. The next second best to Cellular is called NAC, is unpatented, and it is 300% downwards. So the most potent intracellular glutathione enhancer in the world today. And this is backed by scientific validation, scientific evidence. And I, together with my team, we have done a lot of work on this. As a matter of fact, I did all these studies without the intervention, without the knowledge of Max International. It was when my results came out, then I became a member of the advisory board of Max International.
What are some of the main ingredients? Sorry.
My very question.
The main ingredients in Cellular.
Yes.
Good.
And I wanted to ask Mr. Voyticky that was so that it doesn't. Well, we don't want to be racial here.
No, no. Well, you know, I think that it's always important to get the scientist's view of the ingredients because they understand the exact biochemistry and what we're targeting. Right. So when we look at ribosine, that is absolutely the most critical ingredient because that goes towards the center of your cellular defense. That is raising glutathione. There's other ingredients there that are there to help with absorption. For example, black pepper. But you have to have a particular type of black pepper. You have to process it properly, right? So when we talk about resveratrol being there or broccoli seed extract, please understand that there are a variety of different ways that these can be produced, right? But we produce them at such a high grade, such a high quality, right, that they work perfectly synergistically to help your body, your cells, make the glutathione and then support glutathione's functions in your body. So this is a technology. Right? When people look at it and they think, oh, it's just a supplement, that's the wrong way to think of it. It's like if you have a great car, you know, one of the best cars in the world, a Lamborghini, right? It's not just a car, right? There are parts in there that are perfectly placed. There's technology in there that's making it work well. This is the type of thing that Cellular is. It is a technology that has been put together to make your body a Lamborghini.
Ultimately, it's a car. Let me come back to you, Prof, since you're the scientist here. And you're also an African. There's this thing that medical practitioners such as yourself have also said about the place of natural products and in the body and all of those things. So one is wondering what you see about that, especially because you also talked about, he mentioned the fact that the products are sourced from natural, you know, products and all of that. So what are these natural things that are in these products that you're talking about, in this production process that you're talking about?
Good. To start with, let's look at the ribosine itself. So the ribosine is actually a combination of natural sugar that the body uses normally, called ribose, D-ribose to be specific. And the cysteine is an amino acid that is present in the body. You see, glutathione is actually made up of 3 amino acids. We have 2 in sufficient quantity. What appears to be the rate limiting one is actually the provision of the cysteine. So once we combine ribose and cysteine, like it appears a little bit unique, and it's as if it's so simple. But it took my senior colleague, Professor Nagasawa, over 25 years to come up with this solution. A lot of things have been done in the past to see how it can be raised, but none was as successful as ribosine. So other natural products within this, just like I mentioned black pepper, we also have grapeseed extract. In fact, research has just documented that grapeseed extract is a very powerful antioxidant and very powerful anti-cancer. And in fact, may be able to put in the not too long distant future, may be able to prevent through what we call OPCs in grapeseed, that is oligomeric pro-anthocyanidins complexes. These are available within grapeseed extract. And we also have alpha-lipoic acid also within. These are all ingredients that are supposed to allow the synthesis of glutathione seamlessly within the cells of the body.
I'm assuming that this black pepper and grape seeds are African products. No offense.
Well, they are national products. But let me also tell you one thing, that what Max International has done is unique. Let's take, for example, one of our products known as the omega 357. The oil is actually sourced from about the only pristine sea in the world as of today, and that's the Norwegian Sea. Okay, the fishes are harvested and are processed instantly right on ship. So those 2 entities make the products from Max International to be unique. So what Max International actually does is to source for the availability of the best product anywhere in the world.
But, Prof, you are an African, you're a Nigerian, and we believe in natural stuff more than pills and all that. So suppose I just went into the forest and picked me some berries, some grapes, for instance, and just got some black pepper and ate them in their natural form. Would anything untoward happen to me?
Good. Unfortunately, we've done a lot of research has been done in this area. You see, glutathione is highly fragile molecule. So taking it orally, even the processing of the plants would have destroyed a lot of the molecules. Through the mouth again, the enzymes in the mouth, the enzyme in the stomach, the enzyme in the intestine, the acid within the stomach would have destroyed a lot of the molecules of glutathione, so that the molecules are not bioavailable in sufficient quantity to meet the demand of the cells. That is the problem we have with glutathione. And secondly, because of this, the bodies of water of the world are grossly polluted. The environment is grossly polluted. The water is polluted. The soils are polluted. So it means that, and of course, we expect that the nutrients within the plant will be a reflection of the environment and the soil. And that's the problem we have with just plotting plants.
Yes. In their natural forms.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you think about, I want to comment on cysteine. Cysteine is a fragile molecule, right? So getting it through your mouth, through your digestive tract, transported through your bloodstream into your cells, that is a complicated process, and it doesn't survive in its natural form in a sufficient quantity to raise your glutathione levels. So when I talk about our product being a technology, we've combined the D-ribosugar with the cysteine molecule to protect it so that it is transported all the way through that complicated process into your cells so that it is usable. That is an extraordinary technology, and that's why our products are so effective.
Okay, now quickly, tell us about your weight management supplement.
Yes, so another huge, very important is weight management. It's a major issue. So we, again, wanted to develop the absolute best weight management product, and we call that Switch. And what we are focused on there is an important molecule, alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid and ribosine to help your body's metabolism increase. We want to stay away from the fad diets where people stop eating. And when you stop eating and you start taking like shakes and things like that, your body's metabolism naturally slows down. And so then when you stop with a meal replacement, well, now your metabolism is slow. You go back to your normal eating, and often people will now increase in weight after coming off of those. So what we focused on is, can we increase and keep your metabolism high so that your rate of burning fat is at a high rate? And so that is the science behind that. And in fact, there was just a study published in Ghana that was focused on our Switch product, and it was a very positive scientific study.
So it's African. No offense.
We want, listen, Africa is one of our major focuses. We believe that the people here deserve the absolute best products, just like everywhere else in the world. So it's important for people to know that the products that Max International makes are the exact same products that we sell in the U.S., the exact same products that we sell in Europe. We don't cut it. It is the exact same high-quality product.
If anyone... Okay. Go on.
Where can we get Max products? Where are they available?
Yes, Max products, for now in Nigeria, we have the Max International has 3 major offices, one in Lagos, one in Port Harcourt, one in Abuja, and it's available in pharmaceutical shops, actually, all over Nigeria, and in over 18 countries of the world.
Okay. If one, this is a conversation starter. Many people will be very curious now that, okay, so I have at least 37 trillion cells or more.
There are more.
In my body?
In fact, as of today, we have over 75 trillions of cells.
Okay.
And
so
250 different types.
250 different types of 75 trillion cells.
Yes.
I'm walking around.
Absolutely.
All 75 trillion of me is walking around. More people will be very hungry for more information about what Max International has come to talk about here today. How do we get that information? Is there a website or something?
Well, it's max.com. So it's about as simple as it gets. Go to max.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Joseph Voyticky on Instagram, JosepHvoyticky. I'm on Instagram. We have a lot of independent associates out in Nigeria, throughout Abuja, Port Harcourt. We have 3 offices. So it's all you have to do is look up Max and Max International, and we have tons of information. We have 45 peer-reviewed published studies. We're here to service Nigeria and looking forward to a long partnership.
Well, we have to thank you very much for being here. Joseph Voyticky of Max International LLC. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
As well as Professor Abraham Oshinubi, who is an organizational strategist. Thank you so much. I can't shake you. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having us.
So we are back right after now for another conversation. Please stay with us.